Hello everyone! I am so excited right now because I'm finally going to start playing this game! Technically again, but in a new format! Because for some reason that's just how I decided to do it. However, we will start off a new game. I'm sorry to the old playthroughs. Because there's now a veteran mode in this game. It's called the Beach Farm. And I really tried to get properly into the game again as like a playthrough because I have 100%ed it a couple of times. I'm having so much fun with it. It's one of the few games I can continue to go back to without a problem. And with the thing being that there is a beach farm, or at least a veteran one that really can challenge you, I have heard. I haven't played it yet. Like, my practice file is on the standard farm because there's no advantages either. So I just decided to do that, and right now I'm using my mouse just to make it easy for the you know, creation part. However, let's just see shortly here. Good foraging and fishing, and tons of open space. Sometimes supply crates washes up on shore. However, sprinklers do not work on the sandy soil. Now, this is one of the things that will make it difficult. That is, of course, that it is the sprinkler system that you usually use when you have big farms going on and you have a lot of produce. However, this kind of leans more towards you fishing and probably have husbandry, which is animals production or animal production instead. But I'm really going to be intrigued by what we're gonna do with it. And also, there's another thing why I'm actually showing you guys the creation part, because I know this can take forever. Really forever. Is that there are advanced game options in the game as well now. So let's see, you can guarantee completable within 1 year, ensures that traveling market sells red cabbage seeds for some time during the first year. Now, I'm not gonna do that because this playthrough is probably going to be a long one anyway. So that's not something I am going to do. So that's normal. That's fine. Let's see here. Mine rewards normal. I prefer normal. Spawn monsters on the farm? No, because then we would take the monster farm. I'm not going to do that. And then the multiplier option and random seed. That is if you have a... I think that is if you have a really good game or whatever, you want to do some elf on the same type of map, you can put in a random seed or something and then test it out and see what we go for there. But yeah. I'm not quite sure about the seed part. Because that, for me, that's more with like emulators and stuff like that. Because you want to play the same randomized game and certain other people did. So yeah, that's where my thought process went with this game, or with that part of it. But no, I'm just gonna go with more normal. Mine rewards remixed. Oh, it's not a hard thing? Like, what are the remix kind? I actually did not check on that, but I think I'll just go with normal. Because that's how I planned out my practice file. Oh no! After further investigation, it turns out that I was kind of right with the whole remix thing. It's very close to randomizers and stuff like that. The remixed mine rewards are basically every 10th level there is a chest, and there will be a randomization on some of the levels between 5 or 6 items, and then there are also some of the levels that will, for story purposes, of course, be the same. Especially 100 and 120, which are very story related. The other ones I don't really get. There are some of the items I never use. On the 30th, 40th and 70th, I think they were, actually, of the items I never use. But more interestingly, the remixed bundles do have some permanent ones. They will always show up, so they will never change. I actually put up a little list here. You can see which permanent bundles will always be there, but also old and new bundles that will be chosen at random, and you won't know until you unlock the community center, which is kind of intriguing. Kinda wish I did that, but anywho, this is where we are, and as you can see, as I say again, I've listed all the bundles if you want a reference point to which ones is always permanent. Those we already know for those who have played the game. And then there are a lot of random ones that we do not know of and might pop up if you do a remixed bundle case. Now, back to the game. However, we start with the most mundane thing, our name. And what should we call our character? I usually call them Ray, because that's part of my nickname, or middle name rather. Reita is my middle name. But also my nickname, funny enough, and there are people that call me Ray Ray, so there's a lot of things there, so let's see here. It could be fun to make either make a completely new character that has nothing to do with me, and then just see what their world is about. Or make a alternative universe of me. It's just like the best reference I have right now, that's Sims Baby Challenges, where you make an alternate version of you. It's not you, but it's someone else than you know?
We're not making me. I'm not impregnating myself 100 times in this game. So we're gonna make Chelsea. She's like me, but she's not me. She's like my alter ego.
Oh, what should we call the character if we... Because usually when I make an alternative world person, I usually call them Keita. Because why not? And I don't really have any funny names lined up in my mind, because it's like 6 AM in the morning right now. This is the time I record. I don't know why I do that to myself. However, that's just how it is. And we need to find a new little fun name for our farm. Like, no, on top of my head is kind of like just a slapstick, kind of like a shell farm. I guess I'm just gonna go with that. Shell farm. Shelly. Shell farm. Oh no. No. And favorite thing. Now there are a couple of things you can put in here to trigger like kind of Easter eggs, I guess they're called. Yeah, Easter eggs. One of them is you can type in ConcernedApe. And I don't know if I spelled it right, because that's not what I'm gonna go with, but if you write the developer's name in there, there will be an Easter egg. However, if you can also write Stardew, which is the one I'm gonna go with, because I find that one wholesome of the Easter eggs. So yeah, I'm going with Stardew, but you can also go with the designer's nickname, not real name, but nickname. And also, what I didn't show in one of the previous Let's Plays of this game, or trials of this game, you can change the pet. And I've always had a cat. I think I will continue to have a cat, but I think I'll have a little tuxedo in that part. And then we have to basically make the character. I'm still going with boy, for the simple reason I like to get letters from mom. In the game it's put up like, if you're a girl you get letters for your dad, that usually gives you money. If you get letters from mom, she will bake you cookies and cakes and stuff like that. I would like that rather, because I talk a lot more with my mother than my father. I think it would give a better flow for me as a character as well, playing it. So that's what I'm going with. And if it's an alternative character of me anyway, they can be girl, male, whatever. don't really care. And plus, it doesn't take away from any chances you have with any of the bachelors or bachelorettes, because the game is like that, which is fantastic, so you can still go for whoever you want. It sounds like it's an announcer or something with up in the mail was like, wherever you want. So let's see here. Let's see. I can't for the life of me remember how I usually make my characters. But there's a lot of new hair options, so maybe I should just start with the hair. Other than my hair is usually just the same way as all the other Let's Plays I've done, which is just a really, really long hair. We'll get to it. Oh yeah, they have curls now too. You can see. Oh no, that's the ponytails. Never mind. I thought that was the curly hair. Is that the curly hair? No, that's still... My throat just cracked up. Oh no, this is going to be much fun then. Darn you, asthma. We also have like a side-swiped hairdo, which is much like what I actually have at the moment. Even though my hair is longer than that. We also have this, which is much closer to my hair length because of the lockdown. So let's go with that. The hair color is almost on point there, so that's fine. But the skin color, like, what is the most palest one they have? I'm Scandinavian, so like, I'm pale. I'm never gonna say fair skin because I feel like sometimes they're just the same color as a sheet. So I would just say pale. We could go. I guess this is the palest one. There's that one. That's the sheet. Let's go with the sheet. Now, what eye color should we have? Oh, come on. We could make them green or blue. I actually always like blue eyes. I always loved grey eyes as well, but I think challenging. You can also make like possessed eyes like this, like I'm gonna steal your soul. That's funny. Oh, that actually reminds me, one of my former D&D characters were named Soul, because I was so uncreative, so like, I don't know, he was a necromancer or something, he was just called Soul. As in S-O-U-L. Because he's gonna steal your souls. That's so stupid. Let's see here. We could go with light. You could also go with raven eyes. Let's see, how does that look? That does look kind of creepy and empty. It looks like a Funko Pop, that's what it does. Nah, we're not going to go with Funko Pops. No. I really like that blue. Can we take it farther? Oh, that's pretty! Half of my family members have blue eyes, so... sort of like that blue eyes, I believe. Either really light blue or closer to turquoise blue. Which is more Scandinavian than I am. I am more of the Germanic genetics. I have green eyes, which is more history-wise, much more in the Germanic era and area. And I know that some of my family have German ancestry, so we'll explain the green eyes. Okay, shirt time. Anywho, let's see. Usually I go with the little skull shirt, because I actually have a skull shirt. And that was not one I bought, that's one of my friends bought for me. That's fun. It could be fun if you have like a gaming shirt, because I usually just wear tees with either a band on it, or a skull on it, or a game on it, or a reference, a movie. And I also know this doesn't really necessarily matter, because there's also sewing skills in the game now, so you can make your whole wardrobe of exciting things now. I really love that, like, black, brown cardigan and black shirt as well. I love to use that, but it... well, to be honest, with the hair color and all, it just looks like you're wearing a tank top and the hair just go down over it. I'm not a stylist, but when your hair is the same color as the shirt, they kind of blend in together. So, wanna be Santa's little helper? No, they're green, never mind. There you go. Oh, there we have a Linky one, I think. I really like this one. But not as much as the skull shirt. However, it is new. It's something I haven't worn before in any of my playthroughs. Because again, I usually use the skull or a teacher looking plaid that looks like my whole body is being consumed by hair. Where is it? Where you be? There you are. It looks like the hair is consuming your body with it on. So usually that or the skull shirt I use. But the black t-shirt with the green stripe is not bad either. Oh, there's a brown version of it there, I can see. Still looks like you're being consumed by your hair, dear Kata. Yeah, let's take this one. Because it's a little new in it. And then we can make the pants colors a bit lighter. So it's like jeans. Of course, there's also the option if you want to go with pants, I think that's a skirt or shorts, and then dress. No, or shorts. And then we have a skirt. But I think I would go with the pants because, as I've told many a times, I grew up on a forest farm, so basically, when you talk about clothing, it had to be practical and it had to be warm as well. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with, and we have all the details that we want. We have Kata, we have Shell, Stardew, we have the kitty we want, and yeah. Are there any changes I would change in case I get annoyed with that? No, I think this is good. This is good. And the hair is what we want it to be. Very fluffy. Very curly. I don't think it's if it's curl or troll's hair. If it's troll's hair, it matches my hair perfectly because I have the Scandinavian troll's hair. It doesn't know what it wants. Other than being a menace to everything I ever do. On to the story. So we can see what is going on. And for my very special grandson, well, it's technically daughter, but it doesn't matter. I want you to have this envelope. A sealed envelope, indeed. Oh, that's nice, thank you. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Oh, listen close. There will come a time, or will come a day where you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Don't we all? At times. Especially during these times. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. It's too real at the moment. Way too real. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. And my voice is really cracking up already. That's going to be horrific to edit out. Now let Vampire rest. Excelsior Slider! I wonder if we were a kid back then, like, that's what happened. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Yeah, people just with different styles. Oh, terminated on arrows. And the creepy cowboy licking his lips. Why? Why? Oh, they're not showing the skeleton? Oh, and maybe it's because I have it on a slightly more zoomed in screen. But there's also a skeleton to the far right. I was like, oh yeah, he was definitely terminated. But why would you have a skeleton at a company? That's just really shady. Dear Kata, If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I had lost sight of what mattered most in life. A real connection with other people and nature. Oh, that's too real right now. Whoa. Can you feel the realness? Oh well. So I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place. My pride and joy. Shell farm! It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's a perfect place to start your new life. It is my most precious gift of all. And now it's yours. I know you will honor the family name, my boy. It's always my boy. My boy, do me proud. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Oh, P.S. Even though I am dead, if Lewis is still alive, say hey to the old guy for me, will you? Even though I am passed on and enjoyable and stuff like that. And now I can switch to my controller! Yay! That's just what I needed. Because when it comes to the character creation, I usually use the mouse and keyboard and stuff like that. Because it makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. And since I'm playing this on the computer, it makes it very much easy. So, yeah. Stardew Valley. 0.5 miles. Okay. A birdie! A birdie just told me the Stardew Valley is not far away. Hello, you must be Kater. What? Oh no! I skipped it! I'm so used to pressing... Oh dear. That is funny! Oh dear.